Alright everybody, I'm at Farron's place right now. I made it to Barcelona. It was a long trip. It was an 8-hour flight with a baby that was crying. Anyway, I made it to an Airbnb and I'm at his place right now, and here is the Rang guitar, Gunnar Nelson's Rang right here. We are actually figuring out how to pack it right now. And yeah, it's great. It's an awesome guitar. The neck feels just like the one I got, and now I will be able to finish it. So it's awesome. Now we got to figure out how we're going to get it to the airport, the best way to pack it. So that's kind of what we're doing right now, trying to figure out the best way doing that. So as we're figuring out this, we're trying to figure out the case to best fit it, because right now, you know, we want it to get fit well, you know, so it doesn't move around too much, right? But as we were doing that, here's something I've always, as you guys know, I used to be the owner of VintageWashburn.com, and I've never seen one of these before. This is the Washburn EC-29, but it's in the quilted maple. These are only available in the European market. Okay, this one's built really nice, and the reason why I like this is you can see it's a 3-piece lamination like the Kramers and Hamers were, right? And it looks like they did it just like the Kramers. They got the opposing grains right here. I can never see this because the other Washburn EC-29s, you know, it's painted, right? So you can't see it. So they kind of did the same thing Kramer and Hamer are doing. So yeah, this has got definitely an ebony fingerboard. They're supposed to be ebony, but sometimes they're rosewood. But yeah, this thing plays awesome. Now I haven't Washburn EC-29, but this one's really neat. This one's incredible. So yeah, Farron's got a lot of great stuff. All right, Farron has a lot of great 80s guitars here that we've seen, and he actually had a lot more, but now we're going through the cases, which one fits the Ren the best. Then we found this one, and this was the DC-125, right? The DC-125, and man, this thing's built really well, and had I forgot what these are called, what guy built these, but it's kind of a unique, you kind of press it down to hold it, to lock it. You know, so Floyd Rosen's got the Kaler on it right here. Pickups, he says he isn't not a big fan of the pickups, but it plays incredibly well. Looks beautiful as well. It's this one is interesting. So it's got a 2-piece lamination. That's actually the way I'm building one of my guitars right now. It's got a 2-piece lamination, and okay, and it's got the wings attached to that. To 2-piece lamination, kind of like the PV Vandenbergs, and looks like, yeah, that's really interesting.
Like the top in here.
Oh yeah, it's got the. It looks like it's mahogany or something,
mahogany, yeah.
And it's got the the quilt, the flame maple quilt top on it. So, yeah. Man, another treasure right here. All right, so we got this. It's a 2006 Fender Japanese build. Plays incredibly well. It's got the nice rosewood fretboard, and it's yeah, crafted in Japan. This one plays really nice for some reason. The neck is extremely comfortable on it, and it looks pretty neat with the gold hardware. This one is a pretty solid player. This is one of Farron's non-80s guitars. He used to have a big collection, but this one, yeah, he's been collecting a lot of Fenders lately. So here's some, yeah, nice one to add to the collection. Here's the back of it here. The neck profile is really comfy. Stays in tune really good. I've been trying to do some bends, and it's still staying in tune pretty, really solid. So that's really nice. All right, we got some incredibly made Japanese Fenders right here. This one's a 57 reissue. This one's got the neck profile is it's more C-shaped, a tad thinner than this 54 one that I'm going to show you next. But yeah, this is great. These Japanese guitars are incredible. I've been playing these and I love them. Yeah, this one's got one piece neck with the skunk stripe, right? This one also has the string retainers right here, a little different. So this is the 57, and this one's made out of basswood right here. So yeah, it's got the basswood on it. This one's a 54. The neck profile's like more D-shaped, a tad thicker. This one's made out of alder. But always pretty similar. They play amazing. And difference is you can see the string retainer on the headstock. There's a little difference. Kind of got that bolt. So yeah.
Also this.
Oh yeah. The headstock shape is also a little different as well. Man, these are great guitars. I've actually never held a Japanese made these reissues. These are incredible. I like it. Here's something else from Farron's collection that he has. Not sure the brand name of this one, when it was made, but it's pretty cool. Let's see. I guess you can. It's kind of like a fret thing. I don't know.
You have to plug it. Now.
I got high action. It's got a very high action. It's actually kind of neat. This here is a 1996 Mary Kay Strat, relic and everything. This thing is amazing. It's got the brass bridge. The profile. It's the radius seems a little less round on it. It's the one piece. This thing is incredible. It looks amazing. It's got a Farron says it's got a really bright sound to it, but this thing,
Swamp ash.
Swamp ash body. This thing is incredible, man. I'm starting to be a fan of some of these Fenders now. You know, these things are. I like the necks on a lot of these Fenders.
It's relic by Cuneto.
Relic by who?
Cuneto.
Cuneto, okay.
Cuneto.
I'm not the biggest Fender. I don't know. I don't have a lot of knowledge on all the vintage stuff, but this thing is incredible. Wow, awesome job. So another one in Farron's toy box here of a lot of great stuff. Oh yeah, this is great. Nice swamp ash. It's gonna be reliced really good. This is a custom shop piece right here. So one thing I like about these Fender necks compared to like all these 80s guitars is that the profiles are so good on them. They're chunky but not too chunky. Really comfortable to play with the smaller radius and everything, with the chords and everything. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna open this. I don't even know what's in it, so I'm just gonna see what happens here. Farron said to open it, and I'll see what happens. Whew. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've actually never held one of these. I don't really see these very much. So this is, I'm not 100% familiar with these. These are very rare. And so what is this? I don't even know what this is.
Gibson M3.
This is the Gibson M3, that's
It
right.
was a total failure at that time.
Yeah, so it's kind of got the Gibson Superstrat thing going on. Looks
Yeah.
it's like a walnut top possibly in it.
Actually, there's a model that they're building now. They're selling now. It's a new version of it. Yeah. So they are selling it again. Yeah.
This is the kind of Gibson guitar I would want. This is really incredible because they got this walnut. I'm not sure if it's walnut. Maybe it's something else. But it's a cap right there. Then you got, I'm not sure.
Let's do like this.
Some kind
turn here, turn to the side, because of the light. Okay.
Yeah, so it's got the walnut, and then it's got, maybe it looks like mahogany to me. Then this is so weird. Then it's got the quilted maple on the back of it. Now this is something it's got the set neck tenon on it right here, typical of Gibson, but it's got a nice cutaway on it too. Like this is totally something that Gibson would never make anymore, right? This is actually a really nice Superstrat. I've only heard about these. It plays incredible. It's a maple neck with these inlays, incredible inlays. Looks like a one-piece maple neck. Where the hell did they put the truss rod? This is interesting. Oh, the truss rod's right there, but it looks like it's so weird because it looks like it's a one piece. I'm not sure. Wow, interesting. Very interesting design on this. Anyway, this is an incredible guitar. It looks, I can't see if there's a fretboard on that. That's what I'm confused about. It looks like it's one piece.
Looks like one piece, yeah.
One piece, but there's no skunk stripe on that. This is really interesting. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is one. It's just blended in. There probably is. I just blend in, but plays in. This is. I gotta get myself one of these, I think. Wow, incredible. This is really well designed, actually. there was a lot of craftsmanship that went into this. You could tell. This headstock kind of reminds me of the Kramer Night Swan, actually, the reversed headstock on this one. And when was this made, Farron?
About 89, 90s. 90s more like.
Okay, so yeah, it kind of made it compete with
90s probably.
Okay, 90s. It's really whoever designed this had put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
With the caps. So you got a cap on top. You got the main body wood. And then almost like there's some kind of another cap, and then it's got the quilted curly maple on the back of it. It's incredible. I've never seen a body designed like with this detail before.
And I'm sure it's nitrocellulose. You say nitrocellulose?
Oh, nitrocellulose.
Yeah,
nitrocellulose.
Because of the I don't know if I can.
Yeah. So there's checking, kind of like what the hammers had. There's some like a lot of checking going on with the lacquer, right?
Yeah.
So so you can kind of see that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
No, okay.
It's really interesting how they put the quilted maple on the back of it. Looks like it's a
there were some other models of the same type, but with paint, yeah, like white and red. So I had another one in red, but of course I kept this one because it's like this one. I think it's called the Lux model.
This is an incredibly
deluxe. You say deluxe model?
It plays really well. The radius is flatter. I want to say like a 14 or 16 radius, maybe on it. It plays absolutely incredible, and it's got
and the configuration is amazing because you've got lots of configurations, lots of sounds. So you can play with this and also with this, and you have lots of different combinations.
Probably a coil tap. Look, and you got a Gibson, a Schaller stamp Gibson right here. It's a fully floating one. Looks like it's signed right in the back there. I am gonna have to get myself one of these. This thing plays absolutely incredible with the locking tuner. Here's another one on the list I think I'm gonna have to get, guys. Wow, this is this is incredible. All right, we got the Yngwie Malmsteen Strat here. I've actually never played these. I've never played a fully scalped fingerboard on a guitar before. And it's kind of like having, like I suppose jumbo frets, but you can really get the bends easy. This one's really nice too. The neck's a little thinner on these than those 50s reissue ones, those Japanese ones, but it gets the job done. It looks like it's got the brass nut here, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, these are pretty solid guitars. I like it.
And then you had a model with DiMarzios and another one with Seymour Duncans, yeah.
Oh yeah, these are DiMarzios.
You have two versions.
Yeah,
different years.
Yeah, then the YJMs. Yeah. So he switched to DiMarzio at one point in time. Wow, really fun. This is a fun guitar to play. I recommend trying one of these out. I could actually see you using the scaled fingerboards, especially in these higher frets. Yeah, very nice. So I just got done playing all those guitars. I went back and I played the Rand, and this is still my favorite guitar, I think, of all of them. The Gibson M3 did really impress me. It's all personal preference too. Obviously, the 54 Fenders and all that, they're very different than this kind of guitar, right? This is designed very differently. But something with the Rand guitar, I think it's going to go down as the precursor to all like the modern Superstrats, because in 1987, when this was built, it was way ahead of its time. Like this cutaway going up here, and the way this balances, and the way it feels in your hand. It's got a thinner neck profile. It's just like the other Rand guitar I have. I'm not a huge fan of the super thin ones, but for some reason this one feels comfortable in my hand. And the way this design is just absolutely incredible. These 80s guitars, they really design guitars incredibly well this time. Like playing that Gibson M3, I prefer that than most Gibsons, honestly. That one, that's incredible. But anyway, yeah, I think these are going to go down as the precursor to all the modern Superstrats, possibly, because it's got the recessed Floyd. There's so many things that the modern Superstrats now taken from this guitar here. So I think that's interesting. And I guess if I had to pick, if I was a guitar store and I had to pick through all these guitars, I'd still come down with this one right here. Okay guys, we got the Rand guitar packed. I'm pretty sure this is packed better than any other guitar I've packed or seen in my entire life. This thing is not moving at all.